When we last left off, I had improved in almost every way. I was so close to feeling fully better. What would this week bring? Would I go forward or backward? Would I increase my physical abilities? Or find that I couldn't do as much as before? The beginning of the week saw me do 100 push-ups, as was becoming usual for me. Even though I still wasn't anywhere near doing them in one set, I felt like I was still improving in that area. The next day I did the plank, and I was once again only able to hold it for 2 minutes. When I went to physical therapy for the first time this week, I started out with the pull-ups and did 5 before I couldn't do any more. We then did the modified goose step, which didn't go too badly either. When we did the step and reach, it also went well. Moving on to the table stretches, they went as could be expected. The treadmill was next, and I managed to barely increase my running speed to around 4.2 miles an hour, or around 6.7 kilometers per hour, from the speed last time of 4 miles an hour flat. We then did side shuffles with a twist. While shuffling, with my knees slightly bent, I caught and threw a medicine ball back and forth between me and the therapist. She said it was to strengthen my core and my stabilizing muscles. After that, while standing with my legs one behind the other, my toe touching my heel, I threw the medicine ball onto a trampoline and caught it when it bounced back. This went well, and we did it alternating which leg would be in front of the other. We then did it standing on one leg. This was harder than the other way, but I still managed it. After that, we did the calf stretch. Then I did 40 unsupported squats. Both of those exercises went as expected, and I was ready for the last thing I did there, which was the second set of pull-ups. I managed to do 6 at this time, which brought my total to 11. The next day I managed to hold the plank that I did for 3 minutes and 10 seconds. This was really exciting for me because it was the first increase in time in several weeks for that particular exercise. The next day I did the 100 push-ups in the same 3 sets, but I found them to be harder to complete than before. The day after at physical therapy, I was feeling quite tired, but I wasn't going to let that stop me. So we started out with the treadmill, and I managed to keep the same speed that I had the last time I used the machine. After that, I did the pull-ups, and this is where I really started to feel how tired I was, because I could only do 2 pull-ups at this point, when usually I would at least be able to do 5. We then did an exercise on the table where I pushed my lower back into the table while I am lying on my back, almost like a pelvic tilt. Next we did another new exercise that she called cat-cow, where I arched my back like a cat, then I let it sag like a cow, except I couldn't really make it sag due to my tight hips. Then she had me lie on my stomach and bent my knees up as far as they could go. This went alright, although it did cause me some knee pain. She then had me walk it out for a while. This was just kind of an active rest, so nothing too special happened there. We then did the goose step, which was nothing much. Then we did side shuffles, although this time I didn't have to catch or throw a ball. I did the step and reach, just like last time, for the next exercise. Then we went on to another new exercise. This one is where I would sit on an exercise ball and roll out as far as possible without losing control. Then use my abs to roll myself back into the seated position. After that, I weighed myself and we found that I weighed 103 pounds, or 46.72 kilograms. This was a slight improvement over the last time I weighed myself, when I was just 100. After that, I jogged, and that went well, although I had to take breaks because of how tired I was. We then did the normal stretching on the table. Nothing extraordinary happened there. The last thing I did after this was the second set of pull-ups. I only made it to 4 though, which brought my total only to 6. Even though that was horrible for what I had been able to do previously, I wasn't too disappointed as I left. The reason being, I was so tired when I came in and I was still able to make progress. How much more would I have been able to do if I wasn't tired? Although this was a fun little thought experiment, I didn't have the answer to it. But I was sure looking forward to the next phase of my journey from arthritic to athletic. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Also, share it so others can enjoy this series. Talk to y'all later. Bye.